Swimming results tonight. The Sauk Centre Main Streeters are victorious over the Holding Forward Huskers by a score of 109 to 65 on senior night tonight. Our seniors had a great opportunity to recognize them and show our thanks and gratitude for what they've brought to the program. Our seniors this year are Violet Anderson, Carmen Loxterkamp, Serena Middendorf, Tori Marthaler, Georgia Novak, and Stella Schermers. And great group of leaders there. We've got a couple of girls who've just come out in the last couple of years and have been a huge addition to our diving. But we've also had a lot of swimmers who've been with the program really since elementary school. And it's their hard work and their commitment, whether it's in the pool or in the weight room, that has been a huge part of it. So just a great shout out for our seniors tonight. We've got a couple of other home meets tonight or coming up, but this was the night we chose to do senior night, and those girls also had very good nights for us tonight. Right off the bat, our medley relays go 1-2 on the first event of the night. Our first place team there is Olivia Marsh, Brooke Bromanshenkel, Maisie Jennison, and McKenna Bartell. They had a great swim for us, going out really fast in that first half of that relay, and awesome job in the back half too. So very good with that relay. That is a young relay, all 10th graders and 1 9th grader. So very pleased with that group. We also had a group, our senior group there as well. They ended up second. They did very good too. Stella Schermers, Violet Anderson, Georgia Novak, and Carmen Loxterkamp, and set those guys up for a very good race with that young group. But just awesome to see them all competing out there and doing a great job. In the 200 freestyle, our first place finisher there is Piper Vogt. Piper wasn't feeling the best tonight and came out and put up one of her best times of the season. So, that's awesome when that happens, when kids battle through. We talk a lot about you don't always have to feel your best to swim your hardest. And, we saw that with a great example there. Liv Jennison had a good swim for second place there. And Kira Bjork ended up fourth place for us in there. Great to see her as an 8th grader. 2 8th graders there in Liv Jennison and Kira Bjork in the top 4 for us there. Very happy with that. In the 200 individual medley, Stella Schermers swam that one other time earlier this season, and she swims it again tonight, takes first place, and goes an outstanding time, drops a couple of seconds off of what she did earlier. Just a great race for Stella. She had one of the best nights overall. I don't know if she was just fired up because it was senior night tonight, but man, did she have a night. And, this swim here in the IM was just one of those great swims that she had. Olivia Marsh, a girl who rarely swims individual medley for us. We had a chance tonight to move kids around and do some things differently. Olivia came out and had a great swim in that 200 individual medley, ends up third. And Georgia Novak, another girl who, for the first time in her senior career, is first time ever, swims it as a senior in her career and ends up 5th place there. So great to see Georgia and Olivia coming out and put great efforts forward. Even if you swim something unique in a night, something you don't normally swim, it's good to see those girls go out and compete, and that's where you get to see really what kind of competitors they are. In the 50-yard freestyle, Brooke Bromanshenkel ends up first, Katie Gregory second, and McKenna Bartle ends up third. So we have a 1-2-3 finish there. Awesome to see those girls coming out and competing. And again, a 10th grader and 2 9th graders. So very pleased with that effort there and what we saw from those young girls competing there. In the diving, Abby Iden ends up first, going 148.55. Great for Abby. Our section cut on the team is a 140, so she broke that, and she's our first diver to be under section cut there. So happy for her, very happy with that score. Second place, Serena Middendorf and Nora Thompson in the top 3 there, so a 1-2-3 finish in the diving. In the 100 butterfly, we have Maisie Jennison with the first place finish there. She had a great race, came down to just 0.2 of a second from a girl from Holding Forward. So good job there. Piper Vogt again swimming very well, even though she's not swimming or not feeling her best, comes out and still competes. And then Carmen Loxterkamp, 4th place there. Again, Carmen usually doesn't swim the butterfly. Either does Piper or either does Maisie. So we were happy to have those girls get that opportunity to swim some different events, but yet still go out and compete very, very strongly. Olivia Marsh had a great swim in the 100 freestyle, wins that. She's been sprinting extremely well for us. Been a huge part of what we're doing there and what we're doing on some relays. So awesome to see that. Katie Gregory comes back from injury and ends up putting up her best time of the season in the 100 freestyle. Had a great swim there. And Violet Anderson ends up fourth place for us there. Good to see Violet have a good swim on that senior night for her. And the 200 freestyle relay had an awesome swim. Two just outstanding swims from this, or just times, I should say, splits from these girls. Stella Schermers leads it off with a 25.87. Just a outstanding race for her to lead off a relay and go that fast. Just almost speechless. I was shocked at how fast she was there. Shocked but not shocked. She has put in some great sets in the pool and just done some awesome things. So for her to come out and sprint like that was awesome. Also on that team, Brooke Bromanchenko, Katie Gregory, and Piper Vogt. And Piper Vogt also finishes it off with a 25. And that's awesome. We haven't had two girls go 25 on a relay in a long time. So to bookend it with two 25s, I'm very pleased with that. The 100 backstroke, we end up looking at this one and we see... I got to look at my results, find the right page here. Stella taking first place there. Now, Stella ended up going back-to-back. That's a hard thing to do. She still came out and put up a 103 in the backstroke, which is just incredibly fast, having to swim right after she swam the previous event. So, like I said, Stella had a night, and she definitely proved that she can swim back-to-back in that race. Carmen Loxterkamp had a great backstroke. She used to swim backstroke for us. She's been doing a lot of sprinting now, but kept really that feel for the backstroke and had a good race there. And the 100 breaststroke, Brooke Bromanchenko ends up first. Had a good swim there. And Violet Anderson ends up, I got to look at this, fourth. And Aubrey Randall ends up fifth. So good swims from those girls. And then the 400 freestyle relay, first place, we ended up seeing Addie Bick, Georgia Novak, Liv Jennison and McKenna Bartle. Actually, sorry about that. They were third place. And in second place, in first place, I'm getting my numbers a little mixed up here. In first place was the team of Piper Vogt, Carmen Loxterkamp, Maisie Jennison, and Olivia Marsh. And a good time for those girls as well. But overall, like I said, just very happy with the way the girls swam tonight, especially on senior night. Our seniors had some great performances. We had girls getting an opportunity to swim some different things that they normally don't. And you really get to see what kind of competitors you have there. And I thought we saw some great competition. And, I think we got better tonight. Again, I know I've said that before in previous things, but it's good to see just the girls go out and compete and do it in a way maybe that's new for them and learn from those races because, it's just an education. You get to swim other events and you get better by learning how other people swim and what you need to do for your race strategy and how that impacts what you do coming back to the next one. We're excited to go up to Brainerd this weekend for the Brainerd Invite. Going to be some outstanding teams there. We've seen some of them before. We've seen Melrose and Park Rapids before, but now we get to add Bemidji. We get to add Brainerd, Chisago Lakes, Monticello. Just some great competition up there. It's going to be great for our girls to go up and see, just 7 other outstanding teams. So we're looking forward to that this weekend.